Hi, my name is Martin. I'm the executive producer for Grease. I started off very young, and actually Grease was one of my very first ever shows I saw at the Stadttheater Hildesheim. And I was 7 years old, and it got me going actually, because I thought, wow, this is amazing how people in one room can just, you know, can experience this together. What's happening on stage, to be exposed to so much talent that actually people can do what we can't do in the audience. They can sing, they can dance, they can act, and I think it was thrilling and actually got me totally hooked on theatre. And here I am, 29 years later. The good thing about this industry and theatre in general is that it keeps you fresh. There's new ideas, new people, great talent, new trends, new everything, and so it keeps going and keeps fresh and gets you excited over and over again. So I couldn't say there's one big hook for me. I did an internship on Broadway, which was very lovely, and I did also some work experience here in London in the West End, and that was always kind of like paving the way to what we do now, and that was a while ago. So now we're here. I've written 2 shows for the German market, which is great. They're playing currently in Germany, one in Düsseldorf and one in Berlin, and I'm excited that we can get this classic Grease back to Germany in a new version that will thrill the audiences. Grease. Grease is the soundtrack of our youth. Not your youth, but my youth. And no, it's just every song in it is a hit, and you go in and it starts off with this big bang. Damn, Grease is the word, which is one of my favorite songs, obviously. It starts on with this big bang and goes down the ladder, and it's just, you're instantly sucked into the story, and everybody knows it. I actually watched it on VHS, on VHS, on a video recorder, with all my friends when we were young, and so it is a soundtrack of my youth, and I like to experience this over and over again. We have a brand new cast, and I can tell you, we're just auditioning them next door, which is absolutely astonishing to be exposed again to so much talent that comes into the room, and they all can sing and are those so beautiful. And you know, they're just very young, because Grease essentially is a story that plays in a school. You know, so they have to be age appropriate. They have to be young, and so they come with all their enthusiastic talent to us, and that's wonderful to watch. And we have a brand new set, we have a brand new cast, a brand new creative team. So it will be different to what you know, but also because we're going back to the very, very, very original version of it. We have 3 songs that haven't been played in Germany so far. And so we're very excited to bring the very, very original Grease to Germany for the very first time. Well, we have a brand new set, we have brand new costumes, we have a brand new cast, we have a wonderful ass-kicking band, you know, which is great because the sound is very important. You know, it is exactly that sound of the soundtrack of our youth, as I just said. You know, you want to have that full, rich sound, so people can expect something very, very, very good. It's going to be a classic on stage, but with a new twist. Well, there's a lot of dancing in it, and our choreographer, Becky, she's phenomenal, phenomenal. And we can expect to see some very good hand jives and everything. So it's pure, it is exactly what you expect from a Grease production. Again, Grease has been part of my life for many, many years, and it's actually fun for me to see how it still is very relevant to this younger generation that experience and discovers Grease for themselves for the very first time. And I met Sandy the other week, and she's going to be lovely. And for her and for Danny, who we are about to cast next door, it's very good to see how they've fall in love for the very first time, and how that still is relevant for all of us. So it's exciting to be part of this. Because I'm the executive producer and I have to be mum and dad, so I think probably Mrs. Lynch, the head teacher, is probably the most likely my character. My highlights in the show would be the beginning, Grease Lightning, and then Summer Nights, of course, when Danny and Sandy then talk about how they came together and fell in love on the beach. We want to thrill the audiences on the continent, and we're actually very excited to bring this original version to Germany, Austria, and Switzerland. And I believe that with this young and rejuvenated and exciting, talented new cast, we will have a long life for this show. We're playing very, very different spaces and theatres and venues, and that's always a challenge, you know, because we want to bring it to the people. So we're not playing in one city. We're going around on tour, but we have wonderful cities. We're playing 4 weeks in Munich. We're playing 2 weeks in Vienna, a week in Frankfurt, 2 weeks in Berlin, 2 weeks in Zurich. So we're very, very excited about this tour. Obviously, there's new trends which help, which gets the audience closer to the actors, which we didn't have before, obviously, you know. But now you can follow people on social media, you can interact with them, which makes the whole experience much more interesting, you know. And things so there's good and bad things with the social media, but I think we can talk to people who wouldn't otherwise not find the way into the theatres. So I think it's overall very good and very positive. Grease is the ultimate feel-good musical about the summer of love, the first time you ever fall in love, and the challenges, but also the fun that comes with it. We have a great opportunity to discover and enjoy performances and performing arts in this industry, and I think it's exciting to always find new trends and find new ways of keeping people excited about theatres. And if we're part of this, like we do with Grease and other shows, I think that's pretty good, and I enjoy that very much.